Welcome everyone to my playthrough of the Hunt for the Dreadnought, the scenario pack for Lord of the Rings, the card game. This is the latest scenario pack, and I reviewed this on my channel a few days ago. And I'm going to play through it now using my really cool Dwarf and Elrond deck I've used from the Dreadnaught Khazad-dûm cycle. To start with, I'm going to explain a few things. First of all, the deck I'm using. If you want to look more into the deck, let me know in the comments. I'll put a deck list up, I'll do a video on the deck. But basically, it's a strong dual synergy deck using Elrond and his ring to pop out allies really quickly, flood the board with allies, and just do a lot of damage and questing quite quickly. So we're using the easy mode just to show you how it plays. Setup card. So you have easy, standard, and hard. Each one have their own different settings, just taking into the enemies out the game, different effects and abilities. So for ours, we prepare our fleet. Now to prepare your fleet, you basically, each player takes one of the set aside 6 ship cards. Different deck 2 cards. So we've chosen the Golden Wing card. So Grey Haven's ship and basic. So we have a basic side, upgraded side. So first of all, it has 2 willpower, 5 attack, 3 defense, 15 health. Immune player card effects, range and sentinel. Because each hero you control plus 1 hit point. Set up, reduce your threat by 3, and choose a hero you control. At the end of the game, that hero gains range. Meaning we're playing solo, so range and sentinel aren't really that effective. Now we need ships because only ship objectives can attack and defend ship enemies, so we're going to need to get ships out. Keep it safe, so setup will reduce our threat by 3, just get out of the way before I forget. So down to 29 threat. Prepare the Corsair deck. Now the Corsair deck is all the pirate enemies, the non-unique Corsair enemies, all the pirates and pillagers, have a separate deck up here at the corner. When you take a ship in the staging area and it encounters you, you draw cards from the counter deck equal to the boarding value of the ship. The keyword is boarding. Think of this as sort of colliding with the ship and the high seas and the pirates and the crew of the ship jumping board to fight you, which is a really cool mechanic. I really like that, so it's a nice idea. Add Cobus Haven location to the staging area. So add to the location, reduce the boarding value on each ship enemy by 1, which is going to be helpful to get a ship out. And also add 1 resource to the hero resource pool. Play in easy mode, get a plus extra resource. We've got 3 resources to start off with. It is easy mode, so we have got a lot of resources. Flip this card over and place it next to the quest deck. So not only do we have that cool boost at the start, we also get each player draws an additional card during the resource phase. So we're going to draw 2 cards per resource phase. And for a quest action, we can deal 10 damage to a non-unique enemy engaged with a player in any group. If a player controls a non-ship objective, we load it from the game. So if we lose our ship, we have gone. So I'll put that there as a reminder. So the first scenario. There's only 2 scenarios. The first one is Searching the High Seas. And this reads, the vicious corsairs of Umbar have been pillaging the Gondorian coastline for months, and rumours are swirling that they've built the most devastating, gigantic ship ever known, the Dreadnaught. Many are suspicious of such extraordinary ports, but, if true, the massive enemy is unlike any you've seen before. It will take an equally colossal effort to take down such a potent foe. No others can bear such a difficult task, so it's up to the heroes to assemble a formidable fleet and then scour the seas for the mighty war ship. We'll flip it over now. So, as a global quest value points of 8 per player, so only 1 player, so it has 8. No more than 5 progress tokens can place a stage each round, and the players can advance this quest at the end of the quest phase. So, that's there. We're just going to draw up now. We're using the stands I got from the Fantasy Flight's other games, Eldritch Horror. Little clear stands there to hold the quest card. I've been using that lately, it's been pretty fun. So we're going to draw up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only wanted to get 2 cards really in my starting hand to have a good hand with this deck. And the main cards I want obviously the Gondor, because it's such a powerful card. And the ring, Vila, which is the ring for Elrond. So what this deck really works well with is we have great dwarf synergy. So show you Dwayne 9 foot when he's ready, gives all dwarf characters plus 1 attack, plus 1 willpower. So he's going to sit there, not do much, just to help pump everything else up. If I really need to though, I can defend with him because he has 3 defense and 5 health, so that's just a last resort kind of thing. Another dwarf, Uri. He has an ability, if you control at least 5 dwarf characters, draw an additional card at the beginning of the resource phase. So he's going to use just a quest and just for his ability mainly. And then the OP character is Elrond. The reason being is, well, first of all, he has pretty good stats. He has 3 willpower, 2 attack, 3 defense, and 4 health. But you can spend resources from Elrond's resource pool to pay for basically any sphere of allies. So with this deck being mostly allies, he's a really essential card. He also has the response after characters are healed by another card effect, heal 1 damage, but we're not going to use that. And now what we do is we combine him with this ring against the other resource icon, the spirit icon. But the most unique thing about this is you can exhaust Elrond and Vila to reveal the top card of your deck. You can then immediately play or put that card into play for no cost if able. Otherwise, you can reveal a card to part of your deck. So we're going to use this for cards such as the Enlarged Stargazer to look top 5 of the cards. We're going to manipulate the top of the deck, changing what comes up next, and then hopefully predict what we're going to get. Then using Elrond and Vila to just spam dwarves and characters out and basically just flood the board with as many dwarves as we can. So, start of the turn. So we draw an extra card during the resource phase. So we'll put the resource on. So we draw 1, 2, another Gandalf, another Feely. Straight away, I'm going to put Student Gondor onto Elrond because he's going to play for all the allies. So we're going to exhaust that to add resources, so he's on 5. Then we're also going to stick the ring on Elrond 2. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use his ability to really sort of mess with the playing field a little bit. So we're going to play Gnarly Stargazer. We're going to exhaust here, look top 5 cards of the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now essentially we can choose which one goes on top and which one we're going to draw next. So I really want to play, let's see, I want to play the Elrond Battlemaster because he is great synergy with the Dwarf deck. So I'm going to put him next. Probably want the Map Maker next and that there. So we're going to put that there and like that, like so. Then we can just exhaust these 2 guys to reveal top card of the deck. It's going to be the Battlemaster. Out he comes, like so. We're also going to play. Let's play Feely. And you play Feely from your hand. You search your deck for Keely, and I'm pretty sure he is just up here. So we're going to get Keely out. So essentially, I know we had extra resources, but we've got 4 allies out on the first turn. We also control 5 dwarfs, so we're going to draw an extra card in addition to the quest card there at the side. So now we need to start the questing phase. So questing phase, I'm not going to quest with Dane because I want to keep him there. He stays stationary. He's going to boost everyone else up though. So we're going to quest with Ori, so that's the +1 from that, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to go, let's go 8, 9 just in case. So reveal top card on counter deck is the Belfast Shipyard. So after it is explored at a location, the players as a group spend 5 resources to heal 5 damage from a ship objective in any group, and then ready that ship and flip to its upgraded side. So we need to get this out and get resources ready and get it to get our ship upgraded for the better side. So keep that there. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 off 6 is 2. I'll make this the active location. We'll put it there. Okay, and then we're going to ready up like so. End of the round, and then the resource phase. Collect a resource, collect a resource, collect a resource. Threat goes up by 1, and also we get to draw 1 card from the standard game, 1 card from the quest, and 1 card from Ori's ability. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm not going to get that done anytime soon, so we're going to just keep the allies coming out. So we're going to exhaust Student Gondor, extra 2 resources. Dwarling works really well here because he has Sentinel and when I control at least 5 dwarf characters, lower the cost to play Dwarling by 2, so essentially it only cost me 1 measly resource for a free, pretty cool dwarf character. We're also going to leave, actually we're going to exhaust Stargazer. So look at the top 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll keep Longby and Mapmaker out because he can get more quest points. So then we're going to exhaust Elrond to, put him out like so. So we get messy this game. I can see it coming. So he's there. I'm also going to play Legacy of Durin. This attached to a dwarf hero. After you play a dwarf character from your hand, exhaust Legacy of Durin to draw extra cards. So we're going to be drawing a lot of cards. Should play that first, never mind. That'll do for now. So we're going to quest again. So, like before, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, this as well, 11, 12, and we have Isle of Fortune. Enters play with 1 resource on it. After a ship enemy enters play, it's got 1 resource from Isle of Fortune, and when it's explored at its location, move each resource on it to a hero's resource pool. We'll use a damage counter for a resource token. So 12 minus 7 is 5. This is gone. We'll make this the active location because we want to get our ship upgraded. And we're going to ready up. So there, there. So resource, draw 3 cards, 1, 2, 3, threat increase. I'm keeping this ship as it is because I don't want any ships to come out the encounter deck. If I get a ship at the encounter deck, I've got to be able to defend it with a ship objective. So we're going to leave Elrond as he is. We're going to use him for the quest points. We're going to increase the resources though. We're also going to play... let's play Gandalf. We're going to fly in Gandalf. We're going to get him to reduce our threat down nice and low. So reduce our threat by 5. So we're down to 26 on the threat dial. Keep that threat nice and low. We're going to use him for questing as well. So keeping Dwayne as he is. So he's not a dwarf. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 19 on the quest. Wicked Cove, use location station areas and means play card effects, that's fine. So 19 minus 5 is, yeah, that's more than enough. This is gone, this is completely gone. We only put maximum of 5 on here, so we only need 5. We only need 1 more and we've gone to the next part of the quest. This is gone, so we're going to spend 5 resources as a group. Heal our ship, already is, ready it and flip it over. So we have to flip our ship over to the upgraded side. So the upgraded side has 3 willpower, 6 attack, 4 defense, 18 health. Same again, a range sentinel. Each hero gets +2 hit points in range. After it flips, deals 6 damage to an enemy in any group. Well, there's no enemies there, but at least it's there for us anyway. I really like the border of this card, it looks really nice as well, that's pretty cool. You can clearly tell which side's different. So that's that gone. We are going to, let's see, we're going to make Wicked Cove the active location. Gandalf goes, because it's the end of the round. Increase our threat, ready up all our characters, like so. Draw 3 cards, 1, 2, 3. Resource, like there. Exhaust Steward of Gondor. So we can now get a few extra characters out. So let's see what we need. A very good tale is a weird sort of card to use. I'm going to show you how this works now. So we exhaust 2 allies we control to shuffle your deck and it's called top 5 cards. Put the 2 allies card this way into play into your control. The cost of the allies put into play cannot exceed the cost of the allies exhaust to pay for this effect. So we're going to use this now. I'm going to exhaust him and let's say Feely to shuffle the deck, discard 5 cards, and put in 2 allies that cost less than the combined total of 6. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to couple in Gandalf. He's going to be discarded, so I might as well just use Gandalf for free basically. Let's play Gandalf. He enters play, they're discarded. We might as well use Gandalf to, we can keep our threat low I think. Yeah, let's get our threat really low, so down to 22. We're also going to, we could save up and play Faramir. Actually we'll use his resources there and Dwayne to play Faramir because it helps out with the questing. We're going to play one to play Erebor Record Keeper. Now you can't attack or defend, you can exhaust him, pay a resource to ready a dwarf character. He goes out up there, we'll exhaust, like I said, Dwayne to draw a card, we play a dwarf, there's Dury. Okay, so I'm thinking after this we're going to go to the next part. So we only need to quest for 1 point, so we need at least just a few. So we're going to quest for 3, 6, 10, and we'll exhaust him. So 11, 12, 13, 14. I think 14 is more than enough. So encounter card, we could cove again. 14, done, more than enough. That's more than enough. That's gone. Okay, so this gets flipped over, end of the quest phase, yep. So on to the second and final part of this quest. So now it gets interesting. Destroy the Dreadnaught. This reads, in the distance you see a ship like no other. Dozens of ominous black sails tower above the churning seas, and the prow of fearsome serpent's head slices through the waves at alarming speed. The rumours are true. You are awestruck at the extraordinary size and intimidating presence of the Dreadnaught. You resolve to sink the menacing behemoth at all costs. At the set aside Dreadnaught enemy staging area, elite side face up. So this is where we get out the big, really cool Dreadnaught enemy. So it's a massive card. It has 4 threat, 7 attack, 4 defense. Archery 1 is the massive keyword. Immune to player card effects, cannot take more than 5 damage each round. The Dreadnaught has a global hit point value of 15 per players among all groups. End of the round, if it has less than half its remaining starting point, flip it over. So it has 15 health basically. I'm going to put this over there. Big old Dreadnaught. And the second side reads, no more than 5 progress can be placed on this stage each round. As an action, we can remove 5 progress from the stage, choose any group to shuffle 1 set aside Gondorian warship card into the encounter deck. Dreadnaught attacks you, raise your threat by 4, cancel the attack. So keeping our threat low is going to be handy, so if it's attacking, because his attacks are massive, for 7 damage, we need to defend with our warship. We can also, if we want to quest quite a lot, we can remove 5 progress tokens to shuffle the set aside Gondorian warship ally objective. That'll help us out with the more ships we have, the better we're going to be. So that goes back up there. Okay. So this is engage with us. So, sorry, go to travel phase first. We'll travel to here. Leave that there. This is going to attack us now. So first of all, archery 1, we deal 1 damage. We'll put 1 damage on, I don't know, say this guy. So you're going to attack. We're going to have to defend with a ship, but we could raise a 4 to cancel the attack. Let's see. We'll raise the threat by 4 to cancel the attack. That's why making our threat low is a good idea. We're also going to fight back with our ship, because only ship enemies and objectives can sort of fight each other. So we're going to swing back now and then counter the combat stage for 6. Obviously has 4 defense, can take 5 maximum damage per go, so that's 2 on there. Only 30 more to go. Okay, end of our go. We can use this, but only 10 damage to a non-unique enemy, so it's a unique enemy, doesn't really count. So ready up now, everyone ready's up. Gandalf is unfortunately gone. I haven't seen any ship enemies or pirate enemies yet. I've got all his allies out for nothing basically. So everyone ready's up, get a resource and draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Sneak attack, Stargazer and Battlemaster. Exhaust to the Gondor for extra resources. I might as well just keep my eyes out for questing. So we're going to, let's see, do the numbers really. So definitely going to play Battlemaster. He's just a really good card. Exhaust this to draw a card as well. Longbeard Elder is pretty good too. We'll get him out soon, and we'll leave that as it is because we've just got allies to play. Okay, so onto the questing phase. Keep our ship out for fighting back. We're going to quest heavy to shuffle more warships into the deck. So we have exhaust him. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 quest is massive. So 19, 20, 21. 21 questing is more than enough. To Phalos Landing, staging area against force. If the player draws any number of cards from a player card effect, that player raises their threat by a number. Oh, that's annoying. So 20 minus 2 is 4, 16. That's gone. There's no resource on that, so we're okay. So we have 5 on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to attack as our Dreadnaught is. We're going to raise the threat by 4 again to cancel the attack. We're on 30 threat now, and then we're going to swim out of the warship for 6. So that's 1, 2 again on there. Not at half health yet, so we're okay. Ready up all our characters. Like so. I've got a lot of allies out. Gain a resource. Draw our nice good 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Another Stargazer, another Vela. Okay, we need to keep our ship safe. So we'll play Lombi and Aldix. Pretty good questing power. Like so. Let's exhaust Stargazer. See what we've got coming up. 4, 5. Nothing really worth. We'll put Lombi and Mapmaker at the top. There's nothing really worth there to. So we've got plenty of numbers. It's just the fighting back of the enemy is the hard part. So, in fact, we should raise our threat by 1 because I've drawn a card from him. So I'm 20, 32. We're going to quest again. So exhaust. Actually, we're going to spend 5 resources off here, 5 quest points, to shuffle one of the set aside Gondorian warships into the encounter deck. These are these cool little guys here. They have 3 willpower, 5 attack, 4 defense, 10 health. Use player card effects, range sentinel. Choose a player. That player gets control of a Gondorian warship when revealed, and when it's destroyed, set aside out of play. We're going to shuffle that in here now. So questing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. 21. Wow, that was lucky. That was really lucky. That's going to really help. That goes there. So 21. Should travel last go, it doesn't make a difference. 21 more enough to put 5 on there. 5. This is going to attack now. We're going to use our warship for defense because we can't let the golden wing die. So 7 with nope, shadow effect. -4 is 3 damage. Swim back for 6. That's 2. So it has 2, 4, 6. After the next attack, it's going to flip over, I think. Ready up. Ready up. Sorry, archery 1. My bad. I shouldn't last turn as well. I forgot the archery. Put archery on there, and we'll put archery 1 on him. Ready up. We're just going to keep questing. Keep adding warships to the encounter deck to get more chance of drawing them. And we've also got to just keep playing allies out. So 33, 34 because of the effect of that. So 1, 2, 3. We'll exhaust through the Gondor, play Mire of the Iron Hills, exhaust Legacy of Durin to draw a card, another Legacy of Durin. We've got plenty of allies, we don't really need to play more allies really, so we're just going to quest again. So, same again, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Actually, we're going to move, before we do that, sorry, we're going to do this. We're going to add one of them to the card deck. Remember, we're on 24 questing. One of these. 24. No, you definitely saw me just shuffle that in. Just that's so good. Oh my god, that's lucky. Okay, so 24. More enough. Could I put 5 at a time on this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll travel to here because it's really annoying me. So combat time encounter, archery of 1. We'll put that on. We'll just put it on Lombard Elder. Defend of the Gondorian Warship again. So shadow card is undefended. It's not on the counter deck. It's not. So that's 3 again. 1, 2, 3. We'll exhaust that. It's defended. Now we can swim back for a bit more. Now we can swim back for 11 damage. So -4. You can only do 5 at a time. So it's on. Let's see. We'll put it there so you can see. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and that flips over. So this is a really cool idea. It's really unique to have the ship burning in flames on the board of the card. The stats change too, so it's still got the same health and everything. It's still the same, but it has only 3 threat, 5 attack now, and 3 defense. It's getting weaker. It's going down. Loses the archery keyword. Same, only 5 damage per round. Has 15 hit points. Won't go groups. But after it flips, each player puts 1 unique set-aside corsair enemy into play and random engage with them. So we're going to put one of these, top one I find, and we have, these are one of the 7 set-aside unique corsair enemies. These are like commanders, the leaders of the pirates and stuff. We have the commander of the Dreadnaught. This is a corsair elite enemy. It means play card effects. Engaged players can attack Dreadnaught. If the commander of Dreadnought attacks, the Dreadnought attacks you. So we've got to be really careful with this guy. So that's after it flips. Our turn now, so he's going to be engaged in that area. We need to kill him to get out the way of the enemy. So we are going to ready pull our cards. We've got a lot of firepower on the board to combat pirate enemy. Draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Can't play many really. We're going to play Galoin, because after you play him, you add resources to resource pool. 2 resources. I'm going to put him down here. Put 2 back on him. Draw a card because of this. Very good tail again. Got a lot of cards in my hand. Let's just play some more cards, get some more defense out. So we're going to play Lombard Mapmaker down there. We'll play another Erebor Battlemaster because he is a really good card to have out. He's just really strong. I'll put him over there. It's just so messy. Come on, we're close now, we're close. So, okay, onto the questing stage. So, well, first of all, we're going to do this again. Right, if I draw a Gondorian warship, again now, there's something going on. There's something really weird going on. So we're going to put this in. Right, I'm going to do it properly. It's there, at the bottom. Shuffling, 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 shuffling. There's no way it's going to be another draw of the Gondorian warship. Questing, sorry. So, same again, quest quite a lot. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18 on the quest. This is deal 1 damage to each enemy. Each player assigns X damage from the character control, X number of resources characters they control. So 1 damage to each enemy. That's helpful for us. More on that. And we're going to assign 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage among characters we control. I'll put a few on Dane Ironfoot, 1 on there, and 1 on there, and then 1 more on Elrond. There we go, it's more than enough for that. This is gone. 5 on here, so it's 5 maximum. We'll travel to here. Encounter card, no archery. Dreadnought attacks. We'll raise the threat by 4 to cancel the attack, to buy us some time. This guy attacks, we'll just sacrifice. We'll defend with Lombard Mapmaker. Assign 2 damage from characters to control, 3 instead for 10 cards in the discard pile. So 3, no, not 10. So assign 2 damage among characters to control. We'll just put 1 on there, 1 on there. This is gone. The Dreadnought also attacks. Defend the warship again, so it's got 1 health left. It's +1 attack. Oh, it's dead. So I've lost one of the warships. That's gone. Ship down. Ship down. That's out of the way. Okay, time to fight back now. Well, we've got to defeat this because we can't tap the Dreadnought. So these get +1 for each dwarf ally you control. Limit of 4. It definitely is 4 there, but +1 because of this. So I can do at least 5, 10, 15 damage straight off of those. More than enough to kill this guy. I'll put him out of the way over here. And swim back at the Dreadnought for 11 again. So add 5 to add 3, so 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, that's more than enough. The Dreadnought is defeated and this quest is done. So obviously getting the Gondorian warship was key. Otherwise it would have been quite a slogfest to go through. It's quite a fun scenario. If you're going to play on, say, standard mode or hard mode, I recommend bringing a deck with some ways to heal characters and more defense. You want defense really, because as you can see, I had a lot of allies out here, but the ship's going to keep hitting you constantly. There's only so much your ship can take. I mean, also some encounter cards that can help your ship and heal your ship as well, but it really depends on what ship you pick. And this is a great game to play in the multiplayer mode because there's 6 unique ships. Everyone fighting a Dreadnought at once. It's just a really fun scenario, and I had a lot of fun playing a scenario. If you have any comments about the gameplay, let me know down below about this deck I'm using. If you want to see this deck in action more, I played for the entire Castle Dome cycle of this deck, and it's been really great. I only struggled a couple of times. It's been really fun. It's such a well synergized deck, and that's it for this video. If you want to leave a like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.